Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Living Epistles. Tonight, I just want to be encouraging to you all and, let you all know that whatever that the Lord has assigned for you to do, given to you to do it with your whole heart. Don't give up. Don't allow other people, yourself, or even circumstances to pull you in a different direction away from what God has said. You know what I mean? Because it's purpose in what He has said. If He has given you that assignment, do it with your whole heart. I want to remind you that, remember that this is not just about you. You don't know who you're doing it for. There are people connected to you, and you may not understand, what He have given you. For some of us, it is a really big thing. It's really big, and it's like, whoa, Lord, how am I supposed to do all of this? You take it day by day. You continuously talk to Him and submit the plans over to Him, and partner with Holy Spirit, who will help you with it, and He'll lead you and guide you. Remember to partner with Holy Spirit. Remember that God will never leave you nor forsake you. If He's given it to you, then it's a reason behind it. Do it. Don't give up. Don't stop. Keep going. See it all the way through. See it all the way through to the end. Because, you may not know what the outcome may be of it, maybe in this time, but, soon you will. And, soon you will get an understanding of why you had to do what you had to do and why you were chosen for this. It's all about souls. It's all about getting more people to heaven than, to hell, or, you being the example that somebody needs. Somebody needs to see that you were, let me use me for an example, how a single mother of 3 kids, became a millionaire, but a multi-millionaire. I'm speaking that because that's what it is over my life. And I will see it come to pass. My kids will see it. I will see it. But guess what? That's not just for me. That's for my children. That's for my children's children. That's to change, it's to change the lineage. It's to change legacy. It's to build legacy within my family. It's to be able to testify, of God's goodness. It's not just about the money, but that how was I able to achieve this? I was able to achieve this by God Himself. God gave me the plan, and I wrote the vision down and made it plain, and listen, everything took off. I followed the instructions. This is what I did. Sometimes people need that. They need to see, wow, whoa, I seen her before. She was struggling, but now she is in a place where she is thriving. Some people are going to be curious, and it's all just a divine setup. It's all a divine setup. Somebody is watching you. You cannot afford to stop. You cannot afford to give in and, this not working out. It will work out. You know why? Because you're going to do it day by day. You're going to do it step by step. You're not going to, allow your mind and your thoughts and your own thinking or people's opinions and different things get in the way. You're going to focus. You're going to set your gaze upon Him. And, you're going to do what you need to do. to get the job done. Don't worry about how fast or how slow you're moving. Just do it. Just make progress daily and you'll see the results. I'm trying to remember this quote that I had read. It said that no matter how slow you're going, you're still beating the person that's laying around on the couch. And for me, that quote was something, it was something that I needed to see because, you know, every day you make progress. You're reaching towards your goal. I used to have a huge issue with, and sometimes I still struggle with it, but of, you know, trying to do everything at once, or it got to be done like this, or I have to hurry up and do this today. Listen, get it. Life happens. Situations happens. Things happen. Maybe you're just so overwhelmed one day, but hey, listen, you do what you can, but you're still doing it. You know, it's a difference between, oh, you know, you stopping completely. Once you stop, you are, you know, obviously you're not moving, you're not going, you're not making progress. But even if as long as your foot is on the gas and you know, when you're driving the car, you lift your foot up a little bit and the car is moving, you're still making progress. So don't come to a place where you stop and you give up, because now you are delaying the time. You know, make a schedule. You know, do something. Hey, sometimes you may get off the schedule. Don't beat yourself up. You know, just, start again. Just be disciplined. Be organized. You know, have a plan. And, you know, you'll see the results. So I just really want to encourage you all, because, you know, some of us, we have a lot on our plate, and it seems as though, you know, that the list gets longer and longer and longer, and it really does. But, you know, hey, I thank God for planners. I am such a big planner, and I use planners heavy. Like, that's my brain on paper. Like, I have to have a planner, because guess what? I can go down the list. The list is so long. My God. You know, I have kids. I'm by myself. You know, I have businesses. My little girl is, you know, coming out with her I don't want to call it little, because it's not little. But she's coming out with her business, and, you know, I have to, you know, help her with that, you know. And by the way, it was her idea. She wanted to do it, and, you know, she came to me and she said, "Mommy, I want to make money." And, you know, I'll probably share the rest with you all later, but that's how it started. And from then I've just been, you know, helping her out with that. You know, amongst having 3 kids, you got 3 different people that you're responsible for, and this person got this, that person got that person got that. Not to mention I have my own ministry, not to mention that I'm a part of ministry, it just goes on and on. Then when you're by yourself, you got you know, you're one person being drawn in like 20, I like to say 1,500 ways, you know, directions. You're here, you're there, you got to do this, you got to go that, blah, blah. And then, you know what, sometimes you may need a break, because it's a lot. But hey, once you get your break, once you put a little break in there, because as for me, I need it. I don't know about you, I need the break. Sometimes I need that pause. And I'm beginning to learn that that's okay. But guess what? Don't let that break turn into a stop. You know? Don't let it prolong. And then now it's been 3 months and you talking about you had a break. It was just a break, but the break really, it was too long. And, so I'm just here to merely tell you just to keep going. Submit your plans to the Lord. Partner with Holy Spirit. Use a planner. Use whatever you got to use to get yourself organized. Be disciplined. Listen, you may want to be like, listen, set yourself on a schedule and be like, listen, at this time, this is what I'm committing to. That's another thing I've started doing as well. I'm at a certain time, I have stopped eating. At a certain time, I'm no longer picking up my phone to look to do anything. At a certain time, that's it. The phone is done. I'm putting the phone away. I am eating. I'm not eating at a certain time. I just have so much that I have to do and focus on, and it's like, I have to have structure. I have to be organized. I have to stay focused. So you figure out what works for you. Whatever works for you. I even had to ask the Lord and be like, well, Lord, I got all this stuff to do. What should I do? How can I accomplish this? Because I have a lot and I'm one person. Guess what? I had to, sometimes you may have to take off from work. You may have to take off from work. Schedule in advance when you're going to take off from work and get things that you need to get done. Hey, whatever you got to do, partner with Holy Spirit, and He will give you the answers you need. It would be up to you to make sure that you are, you're disciplined and doing and committing to, what you're trying to do, what He has for you to do. So that's my encouragement to you all. And, just a reminder to not quit. Don't give up. Don't stop. Just be more focused, be more disciplined, figure out a schedule, and hey, let's get this done, because it's people that are assigned to us that are waiting on us. They're waiting on us. So that way it's souls in a balance. It's souls that need to be, that may be saved based off of what you have accomplished. And you won't, and some people will not believe that, oh, this is how I achieved where I'm at right now. Because of God. This is what I did. So remember, it's not about you, but it's about generations after you. It's about souls being saved and so forth. So I hope that this message was encouraging to you all, and we will be back with more episodes.